Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video, and tonight it will be for the vehicle black box DVR dash cam recorder. Now, dash cam recorders are getting popular now, especially in the States. I know Russia, every car has to have one in there because of insurance fraud, etc. And I think these are going to start becoming more and more popular in the States, probably Canada as well, and all over the country, just because a lot of people are pulling these scams, or just in case you want to capture something on camera as you're driving through a beautiful area, you kind of set it, forget it. You can also monitor your employees if it's a company car, company van, especially in accident situations. Sometimes someone will cut in front of you, you'll rear end them, and then if they lie, well, you look obviously like the person that hit them. So the police will actually take that. It's like whoever hit who, that's at fault, but they're the ones who swooped in. This will capture everything. This will prove who's wrong and who's right. Also, it's a two-way camera, so it records front ways and back ways at the driver and going forward. Just like the videos you see on YouTube of in Russia, especially where you see it kind of going like this on the employee, so you can see if they're text messaging or not. And then also filmed that way as well. So let's go over a couple specifications real quickly. Now the front cover here says HD DVR. It has a G sensor, it has GPS, and a dual camera 2 scene. Again, dual camera 2 scene. We'll get a close-up shot of all this here. And let's go ahead and go over, again, some specifications here. Synchronize recording, vehicle-mounted DVR with double cameras. Again, one facing you, one going this direction. It says here, 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB SD memory card class 6 and above is compatible with this unit. It says here 1280x480 2-channel record, 640x480 1-channel record, front and rear cam 30 frames per second pre-recording, privacy button, manager program, GPS tracker program. And over here it says 2.7 TFT LCD, multi-language, file locking, voice switch. And then on the back here, guys, let me read this to you real quickly here. We have a double lens for video recording, uninterrupted continuous video recording, automatic cycle video recording, exclusive file system, lock button, make sure your images do not be covered or disappear at 0 hour, easy to install and use, movie playback function, AVI movie formats, supports GPS module, support G sensor. Now there are 2 CMOS sensors, install system clock inside, video size 1280x480, 30 frames per second, 2-channel record, 640x480, 30 seconds frames per second, 1-channel record, which we mentioned. So 1280x480, that's not actually HD, or maybe, I thought it was 1280 by 720. So you guys be the judge. We'll get some footage of this and we'll be the judge of that. Has a lithium battery inside. And then here it says, due to the use of exclusive file format, please use player or FW format player before using SD card. After that, we can start recording. Automatically start recording after external power supply and automatically shut off and down after removing. Alrighty, guys. Well, anyway, enough of that. And again, it has data analysis interface software there. There's a picture of a guy driving, and then it has kind of the route. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and open it on up here. Alrighty, guys, take a look at that right there. We have our camera right here in a little plastic bag here. Let's go ahead and put that out of the way real quickly here. Well, we gotta go over some of the boring stuff here, which are our power plugs, etc. And here is our windshield suction mount here, and of course our cigarette adapter plug here for the car. That's very nice to have that. We have our instruction manual here, which looks nice and thick, probably multi-language. And then again, empty packaging box. Looks like the instruction manual is in Chinese, English, and it looks like Russian, because of course in Russia they use these all the time. So they probably buy these things left and right. So again, it has all your features in your little manual here, vehicle black box DVR. Alright, real quickly, let's get to the boring stuff here. I will, again, just like all my unboxing videos, I have the link in the description box where you can pick this up yourself. Of course, we'll get some close-up shots of the unit here in just a second here. But let's just go over the kind of the boring stuff first, which might be important to you guys though, cord length, etc. All right guys, as we unbundle it here, very, very long cord. That's longer than my wingspan, and I am 5'9". Again, longer than my wingspan. It's not even stretched out all the way, so that's a solid 5. That might even be a 6-foot cord, I'm not exactly sure, but that's nice and long. Maybe tip to tip about 6 feet. That's a very, very long cord there, guys. Very nice. So it can stretch from your back cigarette lighter to your front, or vice versa. Or you could even record out the back. I mean, whatever's clever, guys. You could do prank videos with these, guys. Again, don't just consider it a dash camera. Consider this, you could even, you know, film out the back, kind of like a mini GoPro type thing, you know. So here we have, looks like an adapter here that is on the actual mount here. So that might be our GPS. That looks like GPS. Yes, that is. That's for our GPS right there. And our GPS little antenna here is right on the side there. If you can see that on my hand right there, that little square thing. And we'll get a close-up shot of that again. You have 2 levers here. You have one here that rotates this little ball on the top right here. And then you have another one down here that rotates the major arm up and down like that, so you can have it many different directions. And then the GPS antenna is strapped on that one, and then you have a ball on the end of this here, and then again that would suction up to your car windshield. You would push that down, and then of course it would stick on your windshield like that. You plug that into your unit, and then you can have GPS. Nice little soft top here for our screw-on mount. Now let's go ahead and get to our camera here, guys. As we take it out of the packaging there, we have the interface right here. Again, 2.7-inch screen right here. Again, 2.7 inches from here to here. Again, the HD card DVR. There's our little slot up top here. We'll get a close-up shot. That's for our GPS to be plugged into. Our memory card goes in right here. And up top here, where my finger is pointing to right here, that's where our power would go to our DC in right there. Now again, we have a camera right here, and that is our, looks like to be our front-facing camera, which is smaller, and then we have our larger, more high-output camera right here on the back. So as you can see here, we'll go ahead and get a shot of this real quick, but we'll go ahead and screw it on here, even with our power cord on there. I'll go ahead and float all the way around. And then again, if it's loose, you tighten up these knobs here. And so what we'll do here is we'll get a little shot of this. So let's say my face is the windshield. So it sticks on you like this right here. And as we can see, this camera right here shines on my face as I'm driving. And then this camera here on the back will shine going this direction. And again, they rotate. So that means that I can whip either or one around. So if you want more of the HD one, you can have that one on you, or it comes back around, faces this way. This one will go back this direction or come back this direction. Now, the one that was originally facing this direction here, we'll get a close-up shot, guys, but we do have night vision. We do have some LED night vision lights around the camera here for night recording, especially when it's dark on your face. And so you can see exactly what's going on camera there. Looks fantastic, guys. And so again, we have a nice big orange button here on the front, and then we have a little plastic sheet protecting our screen there. We'll go ahead and remove that. So let's go ahead and get a close-up shot of this. We'll go ahead and turn it on, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get some footage with an actual SIM card inside of daytime and nighttime shots to see what they look like. Alrighty guys, here is the HD card DVR. Again, nice big 2.7-inch screen with a little orange button there. Again, with rotating camera heads. So it goes all the way this way, and then you have to turn it back around this way. But again, it goes that way, and then flips all the way back around this way here. And then, of course, this one is our night vision right here with our night vision LED lights there. That one goes all the way back that way, comes all the way back this way here like that. And so I would have that one on me at nighttime, flipping this one around for the daytime. And then, again, a nice, beautiful screen there coming up top here. we have our GPS in slot here. So you would plug in the GPS cord, which is attached to it, right up into the GPS slot there. This is for our micro SD slot for our micro SD card, and that's the same card that takes in a GoPro and whatnot. And I'll link that in the description box below so you guys know exactly what SD card I'm talking about. This is our DC in right here for our power. Again there. And then on the side here, it says HD car DVR on the side there. And on this one, HD car DVR on that side as well. Coming up here to the back side, that's what it looks like on the back there. Again, with our rotating camera heads all the way around. There's our little GPS right there. It says GPS, our little GPS antenna. And then again with two slots to loosen the heads of it here and here for the rotation. This one would rotate this up and down. This one is going to rotate this head. And then of course you have another rotating head right here for the different windshield suction cups that you need. So it's going to be perfect for you guys no matter where you locate that. Adjust all the different arms, etc. Now let's go ahead and look down here on the bottom here, and we see another whole bunch of set of buttons here. We see right here what looks to be a power button there probably. We have a mode button, a menu button, an OK button, up button, down button, and then something way over here, that's probably a reset. So R for reset. Alrighty guys, it looks like my battery is completely dead. I'm hitting the power button and it's not turning on, so it was probably shipped on a dead battery. So I will go ahead and charge that up, and then we'll go to the night and day shots, and then I will show you the screen when it's on before we close out the review. We have it plugged in right now to our cigarette port. Again, the wire is running down here in my BMW, and we're into the cigarette charger here on the bottom. Down here, the cord's coming up. Now that is kind of awkward, but once the battery is charged up, here we have a green light here, so the battery was shipped dead, unfortunately. Now we do have the camera facing me here and the camera facing forward here, so let's go ahead and just take a look at what it looks like real quickly. Right there on camera, we got kind of a color screen there. Kind of hard to see with the white balance of the camera, but that is me on the left-hand side, and over here on the right-hand side are the bushes in front of me right there. Now again, we are going to go ahead and put in our SIM card. I did see that when I did put the SIM card in the top again, it does ask if I want to format the card, and I don't want to do that right now because I want to make sure that I don't erase any important GoPro footage that I had on my micro SD card, which again looks like this. If it focuses there, a very small micro USD card. Again, I will link that in the description box below. But very nice though. So we got, again, and we got a color screen here, so I'm color over here on the left, and it is color over here on the right. And then we do have our night vision as well. And so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the car here, and we got the suction cup up there. Now I could get even more stealth with it and hide it a little bit more up there or right underneath here, or you could even go in the corner over there. It's kind of up to you where you want to mount it. But again, for employee purposes, if you're going to use this for employees, you probably want to mount it straight on so that the camera can pick up all angles, not to mention the camera on the driver as well. All right, guys, as I'm driving around my complex here where it is safe to film and drive at the same time, I want to go ahead and show you guys a couple little things real quickly as we pull out of here. Now, again, now we're in the kind of a night mode here. And as you can see there, it is really, really black in the car. And again, it's in night mode there. And again, the lights for the night mode, you can pick it up on camera. They're infrared, but you can't see them. Like right there, you can see like four little dots. But as I'm looking at it, not on camera, the camera's picking it up, but I don't see those lights. So those lights are not in your eyes, which is nice. It's not distracting. So definitely a plus. Now this button right here, it's like a hazard button right here on the front. That actually turns the screen back on. The screen goes dark after about a minute or so. There might be a setting where you can have it on all the time, a little bit of the time, or something like that. But again, that is nice. So it, records obviously, but you won't be staring at this the whole entire time. It will be about a minute until that shuts off. And again, that's power battery saving mode. You might be able to change that in the settings menu. See, there it goes, just shut off right there after about 1 minute exactly. Alrighty guys, here, so I want to show you one feature real quickly here, and sorry about the white balance, it's a little bit tricky here in the car, But as we can see here, we have the split screens like I just showed you, but we hit the power button here, and we actually transform. Now it's completely on me, filming, so the whole entire screen is me. And then you hit it again, and now it's completely outside here going this direction. So very cool, and then you hit it again, and then it goes back to split screen again. So that's a cool little feature right there.
Well, right now we're on a 2-lane highway, and we're just cruising along here. So we're going to do a couple different tests here. Number one is for daytime footage, for clarity of me here on the camera, and the clarity of the camera shooting straight ahead as well. Again, 2-lane highway. We have 1 lane on our left, the bike lane on our right, and then you can probably see the oncoming traffic there over here to the left as that car just kind of came up the, that big work truck there came up the hill, or this car right now coming up the hill. Next, guys, we're going to do a test with the windows down. We're just going to put them about halfway down. There's no need to put them all. There's no need to put them all the way down. Right now, I have the windows all 4 at a crack. You can probably hear a lot of wind gushing in. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and roll those windows back up. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and crack just 2 of them here. You guys are picking that up. I have just my passenger and rear passenger windows cracked, just for fresh air purposes. Alright. Real quickly, guys, I want to get a shot right now of the sun just beating down right in my face, so you guys can see what the clarity is like when the sun is just directly nailing the camera and my face, as you can see here, and you can see the sun over here to the left-hand side. So I'll get a little clarity here as I swoop around here, back into the shadows, and there we go there, guys. Alright, guys, we're doing an audio test and a video test here at nighttime, and as we can see, we're on a dark street here with pretty few street lights here. As you can see my face pretty well with the, again, night vision, and again, there's no lights that are blinding you at all. And of course, you can see me, I look a little ghostly, a little creepy there, but you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, so now what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to start rotating the camera upwards. That's as low as it goes. And again, you saw from the previous footage that it's mounted right below my rear view mirror. Now we're going to go ahead and tilt it upwards. And again, you literally can like face the sky and then come all the way back around. Now you're literally seeing the side of my face, which is kind of dark there. And there I am there. And then we're going to flip it back around to right there. So here we are as we're going down the street here at nighttime. Again, it's about underneath my rearview mirror to the left. So we're picking up that car on the left-hand side there as we go by it. We're picking up our full lane, and then we're picking up the bicycle lane over here to the right as well. And so again, you can see behind me probably in the rear passenger, you can see probably some lights coming down the hill of people driving down the hill. Now again, here we are coming down the hill here, and we just passed the police officer. Everything's good to go. We're not speeding at all. It actually does say right there, I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up on the video playback, but we're doing 74 kilometers an hour, 61 kilometers an hour. So the GPS is actually picking up how fast I'm going now. We're down to 0. And so we also have the time and date there, which is wrong, so you definitely need to reset that time and date. We are driving down a 3-lane road with a center divider and then 3 lanes on the other side. And so hopefully the camera is picking up. Of course, you can see my hood there, my black hood, which is right down there. And then, of course, we're driving down the street with your normal street lights here, so we can see both the left lane and we can see the right lane as I am driving straight here again in the middle lane. So if someone were to cut me off, we could see them over here on this side over here, or we could see them coming in from this side here, especially if someone hits you from this direction or that direction, kind of like went right in front of you and then slammed on their brakes. Of course, that is what most people do in Russia, and I've heard of some other fraudulent activities with insurance where people jump on your hood, say that you hit a pedestrian, etc. And so that doesn't really happen down this area. As we can see, there's a cop on the right-hand side, a sheriff, as we're going down the street. So again, guys, really quickly, we have continuous recording until your memory card fills up. Again, so you definitely want to buy the max 32 gigabyte memory card so that you can record a nice long trip if needs be. And then you probably can either have, auto, where it just kind of like rewrites over the file if you don't need the file. So again, you'll have to go through the settings and menu button for that. But something that you do want to also know is that you can stop the recording, or you can, again, just tap it on, tap it off. So if you feel safe on side streets and you want to turn it off on side streets, that's what I'm doing now to do this for the review. I'm turning on the recording, turning off the recording, not driving with it constantly on, just for the purpose of this recording, because I want to make sure that we have good footage here now that we have nice lights there for underneath the gas station as I did the U-turn. Now we're going to be doing a test as I get on the freeway here. So I will get into a freeway with about 5 or 6 lanes, and we're going to see what that looks like as I'm entering on the freeway here. Alright guys, now we're on a 4 lane, turning into 5, I think here, coming up here, freeway. As we're passing here, a nice big parking structure. Hopefully you guys can pick all that up. It looks like you can on camera. Again, I'm turning on my display, and it's the big orange button on the front of the display. And again, it only stays on for about 45 seconds to a minute, then goes black, so it's not blinding you the whole entire time. There might be a setting where you can have it on the whole time, but it is a little distracting. But when it is recording at nighttime, when it is recording, there's a small red light that is flickering. That means it is recording. Now, it's not, very distracting at all, but there is a subtle little red light, so you can tell it's recording when the LCD screen is off completely, and so that you know you are recording. Here's a little footage for you guys of Southern California bumper-to-bumper traffic at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night because of accidents, and we have looky-loos in this country.
Alrighty guys, I want to show you guys a couple features in the settings menu here. Again, if I haven't already mentioned, the memory card goes up here and click it in with your fingernail there. And then we go ahead and see the bottom here. Let's go ahead and power it on here. And we see little motorcycle racers there. And then of course it goes right into recording mode here. So we're going to go ahead and stop that here. So right as it's powered on, it senses that it's recording mode. Okay, so instance, I'm covering up the front camera with my thumb there. Let's get that out of the way. Alrighty here, let's go down to the menu button here, which is this one right here. And let me just show you a couple features in the menu. Alrighty here, guys, we have record mode. The top one there, we have time, setup, format, beep, audio record, language, LCD default, G-sensor sensitivity. Let's go down a little bit. Then we have, on the bottom of our menu, we have frequency, vibration detection, default setting. And so again, that's the beep there, where you could take off the beep for the different things. Again, the different languages, guys. And again, guys, the different formats, time setups, audio record, so you can record your voice or not, etc. guys. Alrighty guys, here again is my micro SD card that I'm using for my dash cam. Here's my adapter that I need for my laptop or card reader, etc. I'm going to be using a desktop, so I'm going to insert this into my adapter. Again, I'll link all this in the description box below, and then we'll go ahead and show you the setup for the software to see the GPS coordinates, etc. Okay guys, once we go to my computer, you'll see this right here. Now after the dash cam is formatted, you'll see Dr. Disk H. Yours might not say H, but it'll say Dr. Disk at least, and it'll only say 119 megabytes. This is a 16 gigabyte memory card, and so at first I was like, what in the world? But after you double click this, then you'll see just this. Now I've already formatted my software here. So all you do is you see this ADR player. You're gonna go ahead and double click on that. Then this will pop up in your window here, and then you're all set. Now we're gonna go ahead and double click that, and we'll open up our window for our dash cam video, etc. Alrighty guys, here is our dash cam setup software here. And let me show you a few little features here. Now down here at the bottom here, we have a little menu board right over here with your pause, play, you can save, you can trash it, different settings, etc. Let's come down here to right over here, and we're going to go ahead and expand the software program inside my window here. And as we can see here, here is the night footage of me right there. And here is all the footage here. And again, right here, I recorded some of the daytime footage here we're going to get to in just a little bit here. But let me show you a couple cool little features here as we're going to go down to this right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on 004, and we're going to go ahead and play it. And you can hear the car running there in the background. But what's cool about this, guys, look at the Google map in the software. It's showing me in traffic as I'm going with my GPS coordinates right here of 108 kilometers per hour. There's my coordinates, north, east, southwest, and again on Google Maps, it's live time following me on GPS. So that is really cool. And again, what you can do here is, let me show you. So I'll go ahead and pause that. Now the audio is not that good, but it will work again. And then you have your time and date right down here, which you have to change in the settings. And again, it is 480p, guys. It is not HD video quality. So what you do here, for instance, you would come down here and you would click on 004, and then you would push this save button right down here. And then you go ahead and push save, and then you save it to the appropriate folder. My folder is right here, so now all my AVI videos are saved in there, right there. So just a couple quick little cool little things here. And then also up here, you're gonna have split screen, or I have just this one or just this one, and then I go back to split screen. And then again, down here is your little map for your Google here. And then you have, satellite, Google Earth, so you can actually make that satellite images instead of, hybrid or whatever it is there. You can unlock, you can have your G sensor here. Now the G sensor is this one right here. Now the G sensor is, for instance, this line right here that's going across the bottom of my timeline. That is, for some reason, if you have a driver that's just going absolutely crazy driving, it actually picks up the different G's of the driving, etc. Not very useful for me, but for some other people, it might be pretty useful. Again, there is an option right as you start your car, it will start recording if it's already, plugged in, ready to go. And then once you stop your car, the recording will stop. I mostly did manual recording, but again, right as you start up your car, it senses that, the power juices to the unit and it'll continuously record. And so again, I recommend at least the maximum required SD card, which is 32 gigabyte. Alrighty guys, I know the video was long, but I hope that it was informative and gave you all the features, because I know sometimes before you make a purchase, you want to know the audio quality, you want to know the video quality. So hopefully that video has helped you guys. Again, the audio is not that good, it will work. Daytime footage is a lot better than nighttime footage. It's a little bit dark, but it's cool with the night vision. And again, the different swivel cameras, etc. Now again, pick up your micro SD card and get a large one. I recommend a 32 gig. I'll link it below. Get an adapter for it for your laptop, computer, etc. Definitely a lot of cool features. The software was really cool, the playback, etc. The dual screens, the mount is very good. Again, the video quality, hopefully Generation 2 will increase to 720 both directions, and better audio, and then it would be a lot better device. Anyway, I hope the video has helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, look in the description box below for all the links, camera, SD card, etc. And subscribe. I got a lot more awesome videos on the way, and I will be reviewing more and more products. Of course, also my other videos as well. So subscribe for the updates for that. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye-bye.